I need one more. One more catch? Yeah. If I don't get the 7th catch, I have to go get a real job.
All we got to see is Gronkowski get his catch here.
What does that mean? Ka-ching. Gronkowski has his catch bonus.
Tom, good pass, dog. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, dog.
You just got a millie?
Yeah, I got a millie.
You got a millie?
Oh, I got a millie. We going. Where we going?
To the city.
Yeah, we going to the city.
We're sitting there laughing. We miss Gronk, and we love the little hidden treasure in the last week of the season where the NFL turns into this game show where you can win cash and prizes. What I mean is, so even the teams that are completely out of it, and maybe players you haven't heard from in a while, have incentives in their contracts based on statistical performance. If you hit this many catches, if you make this many sacks, you get huge bonuses, massive amounts of money. Jason, you have any experience with incentives personally?
My first year in New England, I ended up taking a pay cut. Then I had a playtime incentive. So it was like 20%, it was this bump, 40%. If you got all the way up to 80%, it was like another $1 million. I ended up getting to 79 point something percent. We win the Super Bowl, I get my
Come on, baby!
It's like, we're going on a vacation, family. Where you want to go?
Great.
And the Millie Billy.
Yeah. So I got some classic ones we're going to look at.
Okay.
So let's go back a few years. This is a really good one. Emmanuel Sanders, a colleague. We love this guy. Emmanuel Sanders needs to get 60 catches, and he gets $500,000. And sure enough, Drew Brees is going to find him and watch Emmanuel after the play. This is Saints-Panthers. Yeah! There's a $500,000 catch. So happy. He's going to get him. All right, let's do another one. Antonio Brown. This is the most infamous one.
Shovel.
Tom Brady just shoveled him this money. Quick swing pass. He needed 45 catches to get $250,000. Shovel. Is Brady a first ballot Hall of Famer for getting guys their incentives? Shovel. Those all go down as receptions.
What's the salary cap guy thinking as he's watching this?
Salary guy for the Bucs is Mike Greenberg. He loves this stuff. It's fun for him. They were winning. It was the Brady era. It was great.
All right, so Russell Wilson went one bigger. The Seahawks were supposed to take a knee. He knew David Moore, his receiver, needed one more catch. He changed the play from taking a knee to that nonsense. And there it is. David Moore gonna get paid. Think about that. End of the game, kneel down, and someone tells Russ, or maybe he tells Russ, I need one catch. Never mind that. And you know what? Russ was so cool with it, he even told the story after the game.
Yeah, we talked about it, and we were going to kneel it, and then we ended up changing it. Austin on the sideline and I, we were talking, and we had talked on the sideline earlier about trying to find a way if we can get it done. So, Austin actually had said, hey, let's get it done. Let's do it right here. So we were kind of looking at each other. Let's get it done here. So then we ended up calling it, and I said, hey, Dave, you're gonna get the ball right here. Here we go. Kind of winked at him, and so that was pretty cool.
It's fun to see Russ happy, great-looking jacket, huge incentive. So now we're going to go to this weekend because they're all coming down. Week 18, whether you're in the playoffs or you're on the Panthers, there's money to be made. So we're going to go around the table with some real ones this week. You guys just call your shot. Do you think we'll get it? And maybe we'll check in on Monday. All right, big star, DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver. It's Titans-Jags. D-Hop needs 7 catches. 7 catches for $250,000. He's getting about 4.3 catches per game this season, so he'd have to go way above it. Jason, I'll start with you. Does D-Hop get 7 catches to get $250,000 in week 18?
He definitely gets 7 catches. He's on a team where they're not going to the playoffs. You need things to motivate guys and push them towards things. Part of the offensive plan this week is going to be we got to get DeAndre Hopkins 7 catches. So I believe he gets it because of just that. They have nothing else to play for other than spoiler of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
But the opponent does. The Jaguars have everything to play for, and he's their best receiver. They could be throwing double teams on him. Andre Cisco could be covering him in a big spot. I don't think he gets it. I think the Jaguars defense has to have their best day of the season, and I think he's their best receiver. If he's averaging 4 a game, I don't suddenly think he's going to get 8.
All right.
I think he has 6 by halftime. I think it's just, because when you're watching those plays now, like the shovel and the screen and the outside quick and the flat, I'm like, wait, that looks so easy. 6 by halftime, then all he has to do is get 1 in the second half.
I wonder if there's like the hater factor where the defense knows too, and they're all over it.
That's to worry about.
And Tannehill should be the quarterback. Tannehill got nothing to Tannehill's out there on house
It's
money. I'm
different
going to be a free agent, baby.
teams aren't playing for something, but
I
the
agree.
Jaguars are going to be
All
fine.
right, well, this is an interesting one. Vikings sitting there at 7-9. They're going to the Lions. Alexander Madison, all right? 74 yards rushing he needs. 74 yards rushing to get a big to get 250,000.
Okay.
Now Ty Chandler's been playing.
Yes.
Madison has not been. 74 is a tough number. It's not 26. It's not 190. It's right there in that gray area. Peter, do you think Madison gets 74 against the Lions?
Okay, so let's think about this. Kevin O'Connell's been using Ty Chandler a lot. They've got this quarterback issue, and now who they playing? A Detroit team that's probably playing nobody. I say Madison gets it.
Okay.
I say Madison gets it. They feed Madison the ball. He gets one big run for like 63 yards.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I think Madison gets it. I'm feeling that it hasn't gone great for Minnesota. The fact that even Alexander Madison is struggling to get some plays here. I'm going to say Madison gets it.
Jay, I want to ask you, you go into the fourth quarter, Madison hasn't been a big factor. He has 2 carries for 8 yards. Yeah. Even still, is it a conversation where you're like, can I get in there and you give me some carries? Or is it like, I'm sorry, Alex, this is not happening?
Bro, you got 8 yards. I'm sorry, man. Like, better luck next year. We can't help you. If you got 72 yards,
we get you.
Come on, go ahead, get in there. I'm against Trey. He's not getting 74.
He's only had more than 74 3 times this season. This is not a common occurrence for him. So I'm going to say Nick.
Nick Mullins is going to throw it around the ball, around the field goal.
Yeah,
all right.
Nick Mullins is throwing it to 4 people. You know he's throwing the rock.
Damn right. Yeah. Let's look at a team that's not going anywhere. This is my favorite ones, the Giants. All right. Darius Slayton, he's got to get 5 catches. 5 catches, he gets $100,000. He's only getting 2.8 per game. In this game, do we get Slayton 5 catches? Jason, you're shrugging already.
Playing the Eagles. Yeah, come on. The defense, he gets the 5 catches. I'm going to say Darius Slayton gets that early and often in the game. They're going to find a way. Man to man, he's going to be able to get open. Darius Slayton, they're going to throw him the rock. I'm rolling.
Is this on Brian Daboll's agenda for this game? We got to get Slayton 5 damn catches. I'm trying to beat the Eagles.
But he got to go holler at the quarterback like, it's just 5.
I might go a different route here.
What do you got?
I think this might be Sterling Shepard's last game as a Giant. Sterling, a beloved Giant. Guys in there. They might want to get Sterling the rock too. And now you also have Wan'Dale Robinson and Jalen Hyatt, 2 young guys they want to get. I don't know if there's 5 catches for Darius Slayton. He might need to demand the ball. And you know what? Tyrod's a veteran. He might get it to him.
From a name perspective, I could see it happen for DeAndre Hopkins, just getting it to him often and early, but I can't see it for Darius Slayton.
All right, this is a fun one. Calais Campbell, beloved Walter Payton Man of the Year, a venerable guy. Guy needs 2.5 sacks this weekend. But it's for $500,000. It is Falcons at Saints. 2.5 sacks. Now, how does the sausage get made here, Jay? Because you can't shovel past your way to sacks. But also, look, we've seen Strahan take a dive, Favre take a dive for Strahan. 2.5 sacks for the big man.
I'm going to say no, but I hope he gets to 2, and there's a moment where he's coming around the corner, and let's just say Bud Dupree is on the other side, and they both get there. Does Bud Dupree let up and let Calais, or just say Derek Carr happens to slip down, and then it's a mad race for defensive linemen to run over there and touch the quarterback first? Does somebody let Calais get the 1/2 sack, or does everybody know it? Or it's like, man, the hell with Calais. This guy's been playing forever. He's a 100-sack club. He got enough going on. I got to get my numbers up. I'm interested. I don't know if he gets that. I hope he does. He does the dirty bird. He's trying to teach it to the young guys, so it could be fun.
So much at play here. First of all, both teams desperately need to win.
Yes.
So it's not one of those games where it's Detroit versus Minnesota, and neither team has anything really to go for here. This is where Calais, before the game, goes up to Eric McCoy and Cesar Ruiz and Landon Young, the Saints offensive line, and just lets them know. Notify. Says, see this patch? I'm a Walter Payton Man of the Year, okay? I'm one of the good guys. You don't have to let me do anything. I'm just letting you know 2.5 sacks gets me and my family a lot of money. Like, just letting you know, I'm one of the good guys.
Maybe I'll make it worth your while?
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
3rd and 1, if you happen to come my way,
There's vacations that are, I don't know what to say.
That's what you do. You offer to put them in it. And you probably should go to Derek Carr, too, Peter, right?
That's it.
I mean, like, never mind him. He's going to be the victim here. What do you think, Jamie?
Are there ever opposite incentives where, like, Derek Carr, you shouldn't get sacked more than 10 times in a season or else you're docked money? Because, does that ever happen?
Yeah.
You're not signing that contract. You're not docking me anything.
That's true.
Listen,
I hope he does.
If the Saints are way up and he's got 2, Derek Carr, everybody loves Calais Campbell. If you're up and you're out there just playing the clock out, just go over, slide right next. He's the biggest guy in the field. You can't miss him. He's got the deepest voice. You're going to make him $500,000. Derek Carr, you're a great guy. I think you should do it. We'll track these this weekend. If you see him, let's go.